Hello everyone! Today we continue working with the multifunctional dress. It's almost ready. I've decided to show you how to attach the lining to the dress, especially to the vent. This is the only thing left to do. Have a look here. This is a spacing seam for the bottom overcast. Don't be lazy. I know that it's easier to draw the lines with a piece of chalk than to make spacing seams, but they are more convenient to work with. This is the lining. This is the part we're going to work with now. Here you can see the line for an overcast. Fold the part which should be overcast to the wrong side. I'll do everything slowly and thoroughly. The overcast is 3.5 centimeters wide, so the seam should be 7 millimeters wide. Stitch it this way, leaving this small part untouched. We're showing you how to tack the angle. We've made a notch here, so that this part can be used when attaching the lining. We'll go to an ironing desk when both angles are ready. What should we do next? Be very attentive. You can see the overcast and the vent here. This is where they cross. I need to mark these 2 points so that they match when we start stitching. Make very small notches. Now turn the angles out and match the notches. Find the point where the vent and the overcast cross. Next, we need to stitch straight from this point to the notches. Draw a line first. If the vent and the overcast are the same width, you can just make a straight angle. If not, do it this way. Let's stitch it. The seam should end about 7 mm or 1 cm from the edge. Leave 1 cm and cut the rest. Now turn the angle back inside. Have a look at it. The width of the vent and the overcast is different, so the angle is not straight. This is how it should look like. Let's go to an ironing desk. We're pressing the seam open so that it looks good from the right side. We're showing you some very useful techniques. You can't make a vent not knowing how to process the angles. You can process vents in the sleeves the same way. The vent angles are ready. I know that this technique seems complicated, but actually it's not. Let's go back to the table. Pin the two edges of the vent together. You can see that we've pinned the line into the item so that it doesn't move. You can see that the lining is longer than needed. We need to pin it to the bottom and then cut it in such a way that there's just 1 centimeter extra left. What we need to do now is to pin the lining very accurately. We can't make a mistake here. Now let's cut the lining, leaving just a bit more than 1 centimeter for a seam. We'll cut by side. You can draw a cutting line if you want. Now we can take out all the pins, except for the ones in the center back. Let's go to a sewing machine to continue working with the bottom. Make several stitches on the very edge with the last one on the spacing seam. Don't hurry. Don't stitch too much. Leave the needle in and turn the item. The lining is shorter than the item itself, but now we should stretch it to the bottom. Draw a line along the lining underneath. You'll feel it with your fingers. We will start stitching here, but we should remember that we shouldn't stitch too close to the spacing seam. We won't be able to turn the angle inside this way. We shouldn't stitch too far neither. Make a smooth line. Stitch along this line and then 5 or 6 centimeters more along the bottom. Watch how we do it and then be very careful when doing it yourselves. You can stitch even more than 5 centimeters if you want. Let's cut the extra pieces off. Have a look here. Turn the angle out and have a look at it. This part will get a correct shape when ironing. Don't press it too hard. It will get the needed shape itself. Let's move on to the second angle. We need to stitch it backward. When you finish stitching, do everything the same. It's not hard to do that. You can see that this angle looks absolutely the same. Let's go to an ironing desk. I iron the bottom. Now I iron the edge. And now this part. Just one move with an iron and it's ready. Very nice. Iron the second angle the same way. I really wanted to learn these techniques. We've showed you how to process the angles in the vent, how to cut the lining, and how to process the angles on the center front. Next time we'll show you how to stitch the lining to the vent and the rest of the item. That's all for today. Be different, beautiful, and learn what we show you. My name is Paukštė Irina. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.